Hi, and how are you guys going today? Today I'm going to be telling you guys how to use one of these rinses. So one of our friends asked us how do we use it properly, so I thought today was a good chance to show you, especially in Australia as we're actually getting into spring. It's really important to try to clear our sinuses as much as we can so that can stop the allergies being triggered as spring comes along as well. Okay, how do we use a rinse bottle for our sinuses? Today I've got the Fess brand, but you can get any other brand. There's the Nelly Med, there's the Flow out there now, but whatever you do, always follow what is on the instruction of the bottle before you commence. So on this bottle, the first thing they tell you is to empty a sachet into the bottle. And once you've done that, you need to pour previously boiled lukewarm water into the bottle to the line marked full. So nice and easy, it does say full there. So that's all you need to do. So they're quite easy. Take them apart, add your salt into there, add your water that you have previously boiled up to the full mark, and then put your lid back on and close it. Once you've done that, you put your finger on top and you just need to give it a bit of a, shake. And then after that, it's ready to go. Next trick you need to do is you need to make sure you put your finger on top, because I've done it before when I've decided to shake and the water's just squirted out, which isn't nice and not what you want. So put your finger on it, give it a gentle shake until all the salt's dissolved. Then the easiest thing to do is just over the sink. And when you go over the sink, make sure you lean forward so that your nasal passage is vertical. And then you need to just have this, and with a lot of these you'll see there's a little mark so that you can actually just squeeze it, and as you squeeze it, water will shoot up. So what you want to do is you just have to have it at the entry of one nostril, and the next tip to do is you don't want to be tasting it and you don't want to be swallowing it down your throat. So best thing to do is actually try to lock your jaws in. So how do we do that? I normally tell people to just open up and just hold it. So if you can do something like that, while you're pressing this bottle, the water will go up and out without going down the back of your throat. So what you normally do is lean forward over a sink, up one nostril, press it gently, and as you press, the water will go up. As it goes up, a lot of the times, if you've got sinus blockages, it will probably come back down the same side. So what you want to do then is you just gently keep pressing it up and it'll keep going. But as you lock your jaw in and you're pressing, sometimes just to avoid yourself from swallowing that water, you might try to do what they call panting. So what that means, it's going as you press, and that would stop you swallowing the water with your nose, okay? So what we do is we're aiming for half a bottle to go up one nostril, and eventually sometimes if you're good and it's working well, it'll go up and it'll come out the other nostril. And you do half a bottle on one side, then you do half the other on the other side. So that way you're rinsing those sinuses out and you will get rid of a lot of that congestion. So for people who get really bad sinuses, we recommend using this at least once to twice a day. For those of you who have really bad sinuses and finding that even using a rinse hasn't been very effective, the other way you can do is you can actually put yourself horizontal. So what I mean by that is that you go like this, and so that your nose is literally horizontal. And then you actually need to squirt and have it go this way. And by doing that, you probably need to just squirt and again pant. In doing so, that's actually going to help the nose, the liquid go straight up to here and then out the other way. So that's another technique if you are finding that going vertical is not helping you with your sinuses. But it is recommended to use this at least once a day. Twice a day would be ideal. But when you get really, really bad sinuses, I would use it even 3 or 4 times a day. And use your saline spray in between every hour if you can, to give you the best result. If you want to know how to use the sinus spray, just look at my previous video. I've explained that to you there.